Hi, so today I'm going to show you how to change the reservoir on your MINIMED Paradigm pump. The first step is to take the reservoir out and to rewind. Now the pump is rewinding, and while it's doing that, we'll get our new reservoir ready. I have my reservoir here, an alcohol prep, and my insulin. I'm going to clean the top of my insulin, open my reservoir, pump it 2 or 3 times to lubricate it, get it to the amount that I need, which is 1.4, insert it, insert all the air, hold the plunger down, flip it upside down, and now withdraw out the amount of insulin I need, which is 1.4 milliliters. And do this slowly. The warmer the insulin is, the less bubbles you'll get. So the colder, the more bubbles, and that's the slower you have to go. So I have a couple bubbles at the top. So what I do is I flick it to bring all the bubbles to the center, and then push up until those bubbles go away. And I just bring back down to 1.4. Now that I have what I need, I twist the reservoir, leave the insulin to the side, and now I open my infusion set. Take my tubing, put the cap on here. There's like little notches, and you'll feel it fit right in if you push. Twist it till I hear that snap. I'm going to push a little bit through until I see it in the tubing. And that's just to make sure that everything is working properly and that this device, which pushes the insulin up, is functioning. Okay, I'll take my tape off. I'll take this protective piece off. And now my pump is rewinded, I hit act. It says preparing to prime. I'm going to install my reservoir. So you just fit it in and twist it so if it goes in. And from the top of the pump, this line should be the same way as the battery line. That's how you know it's in the right correctly. Both of them are incorrectly. Okay. And now it says preparing to prime. So I'm going to look at the end of my tubing to see when about 4 or 5 droplets come out. So I'm going to hold down my act button and wait for those droplets to come out. There we go, about 4 droplets. Let go of act, and I hit my back button. Now what I need to do is insert my infusion set. I don't use any of those devices. I know some people do. I like being able to control if it hurts or doesn't hurt, so I do it all. I washed my hands before I started prepping my area. So my hands are already clean, which is want to make sure that your hands are always clean. And use antibacterial soap. And my site today is going to be in my stomach. This is my previous site. And I'm going to pull that out. And I left a little mark. I'm going to use my IV prep pad, which it makes the area a little sticky, and it also has some alcohol in it, so it cleans it. But it really just makes the infusion set really stick. Gonna wipe my area, let it dry. You don't want to blow air on this by using your hand or your mouth, because you can then push bacteria onto that area. So let it naturally dry by air. Okay, now I feel it's a little bit sticky, but not that sticky. So I'm going to take this, I pull back the top, hold it here, and now I take off this, and that's my needle. It's really not that big. You really don't even feel it. I'm going to try to stay away from that area that's red, but you want to try to move in a circle so you give all your other areas time to heal and not get scar tissue. Okay. So you pinch the fatty area. You hold it at a 90-degree angle. Some areas hurt. So. Push those all the way in. Put that sticky tape down. You pinch the dark gray needle. You pull the needle out. Put that in my dispose pile. I rip off the other paper, so now it's all sticky. Push it all down. Connect my tubing to my site. Want to hear that snap? I hit act. I go to my fix prime. And that's it. My infusion set's done. Good to go. And I'm just going to dispose of all this stuff in my sharps box. And then in 3 days, I'm going to do the same thing and just rotate my sites. I hope this was helpful. Any questions, leave some comments. Thanks.